YouTube? It's your girl Samara Lene, and I'm back with another video.
Better recognize when I see you, I really want you. Hit the club for you. Light skin got you new. Even look like long too. I be tripping with this money, yeah. Hit the strip.
As y'all can already tell by the title, this is gonna be a sit down, video, story time, whatever y'all want to call it, because this video was highly requested. Well, it was highly requested. A lot of people was asking me to tell my story on why I decided to withdraw from Norfolk State University. And if you didn't know, I previously posted on my page that I was attending Norfolk State University, and I went last spring semester. So yes, last semester, which was spring 2024. I did attend Norfolk State University, and I did attend it this semester, fall 2024. And this is just a sit down video, me explaining my side of why I decided to withdraw from the university itself. And before I get into the video, it's been a long time, y'all, since I've been off YouTube in general, but I think your girl want to come back because I low-key missed it. It was just a lot at the moment, but I think I'm low-key gonna come back. So for this video, I'm gonna try to keep it raw, uncut, unedited. I'm gonna try to unedit it as much as I can and just give y'all my reasons. I wrote everything down that I could think of that was really a factor into why I withdrew. And yeah, and I'm not going to be dropping anybody's names, like any of the people that work there, none of their names or anything, but I am going to kind of show y'all, I'm kind of going to show y'all, you'll see. But yeah, stay tuned. Today is, what's today? Today is September 26th, Thursday, September 26th. I withdrew on Monday, September 23rd. I went and got the paper the week before Monday, and I got most of my signatures, but they said that I had to be fully moved out before I could withdraw from the university itself. So that whole weekend, if you don't follow my TikTok, make sure you go follow it. But that whole weekend leading up to Monday the 23rd, I was basically moving out, and I had my father come and help me move out and stuff. So then Monday, I could just turn in the paper and be done with it. But I'm going to start probably with the small things. Because the little things add up. Don't get me wrong. The little things add up. So, one thing that was a problem with me, it was like the caf food and the food places we had on campus. So, last year when I attended, I was a freshman, and the dorm that I was staying in had this food place right next to it, and it was being renovated for the whole entire semester. Me personally, I'm paying money to a university and going towards meal plans and stuff to places that I cannot eat at. So I feel like that was foul, and honestly, they should have kind of renovated it when students wasn't on campus. So in between that break of fall and spring semester is when they should have been renovating. Same thing with the Chick-fil-A this year, but I guess since Chick-fil-A was the most popular, they renovated it the first couple weeks of school. It just basically reopened this semester. Our Chick-fil-A is a full Chick-fil-A, full service Chick-fil-A, whatever. You can get anything that you can get at a normal Chick-fil-A. So yeah, the cat food is they have the same stuff in there every week. Don't get me wrong, Soul Food Thursday, I look forward to it. But every Thursday, I don't know if that's an HBCU thing. I don't know if that's anything I control, but it's I don't know. Anyway, next is the bathrooms in the dorms. So y'all are gonna hear about my housing situation, but the bathroom, like last year, if y'all didn't know, I had my own bathroom because I was in a suite with 2 other people. So it was 3 of us in the room. We shared a bathroom. So the bathrooms this year, because I had to use a communal bathroom. It was trifling, y'all. Like, it was bugs in the shower. It was nets in the shower. Like, I don't know. Call me bougie. Call me what you wanted. But it was like, I seen the cleaning lady. But, like, girl, it's like, I don't know. The sinks was nasty. But I'm not just going to blame the cleaning lady, because it's really up to us as women, as girls, to not be trifling. Like, if you're going to dump your noodles out or whatever, don't leave the noodles in the sink. Like, at least clean up behind yourself. Like, I know me, if I'm brushing my teeth or whatever, and you know how, like, a big chunk of toothpaste come out and end up in your sink, I'm not going to sit up here and leave that in the sink. Like, I would get a paper towel and clean it up. Mind you, my side of the, like, my wing where my room was, the bathroom on that wing did not have a trash can. So, like, if I wash my hands, get a paper towel, I'm going to have to take that paper towel all the way back to my room to throw it in the trash. The other wing did, though. So, I don't know. Next thing is that the school was getting donations, like, really big donations. And I don't know where they was going to, y'all. I honestly, because I thought they was to help the students out. Like, they was getting thousands of dollars, and I feel like all the students are saying the same thing, basically. Like, we have this little app or whatever that we talk on, and it's like everybody voiced their opinions and their concerns on the app, and everybody's saying the same thing, how we getting all these donations, but we're not seeing them. And another thing is they raised tuition. I don't know how much they raised tuition by, but I heard that it was like a couple thousand. They raised tuition by a couple $1,000s. And people getting donations and we're not seeing it. Like, we're coming out of pocket paying for a university, like, that don't really care about us. Like, yeah. And so, the biggest concern that I had personally, it was the housing situation and me feeling mistreated by the people of housing, of Norfolk State University's housing. Like, I know people be like, when they try to get in contact with people, like, that works there, like, that's in higher up, like, maybe, like, financial aid or something, like, they don't hear back from them, or they take forever. But this year, financial aid, when I emailed them or something, they was actually fast responding with me. So I don't have no problem with financial aid. It was mainly just housing and me not being happy there anymore. Like, I was real, like, depressed, y'all. Like, I was starting to get depressed, and I didn't want to be there anymore. So, and also, if y'all didn't know, I also changed my major. I changed my major to social work because I wanted to just get a degree. Like, I wanted to graduate from college. Like, I wanted to graduate from a 4-year university in the actual 4 years. But I was talking, to people, and they was like, they feel like that you shouldn't be paying money to a school or something, or to a major that you don't really want to do. Because they was like, I think it's a master's that you get in 4 years in social work. They said you can't really do anything with a master's, so you would have to go back to school. Social work is not really what I want to do. I wanted to do nursing, but anybody knows that a 4-year university nursing program, or any college nursing program, is hard. But especially for a 4-year university, HBCU or whatever, it's definitely hard, and it's definitely really, really, really competitive compared to, like, a smaller college or, like, a technical school that you could actually go to for nursing. So that was another thing, because I didn't plan on coming back this school year either. Like, this was going to be my last school year, then I was going to transfer somewhere else. But I just couldn't stay any longer because, like, my mental health comes first at the end of the day. But, yeah, that's pretty much that side. Like, the whole major situations. So, yeah. Now, let me get into my story about the housing. Because, y'all, that's a story. That's a story on its own. Last year, I don't know, like, what month, I forgot, like, probably towards the end of the school year, housing for fall 2024 opened up, and you basically had to fill out the information. Like, you had to fill out the little application, and you had to pay a $300 deposit to secure your spot in a room or whatever. And it was first come, first serve. Cool. I didn't have the money at the time that all my friends and stuff was paying, getting their little stuff off. So I probably paid like the next month, at the beginning of the month, or like in the middle of the month or whatever. But I know a lot of people was not paying and even filling out the application on time because it had a deadline. But I guess they just wanted the money. They just wanted the money because they had a deadline that the application had to be filled out by. And I know for a fact thousands of students ain't complete that during the deadline. So when it came to the end of the school, it was a rumor going around that you had to go to the housing little thing that they was hosting, and you would go up there and they would like review your credentials, make sure you paid the housing deposit, make sure you did the application, and you get to basically pick what building you wanted to be in. So before I left, like completely, before I moved out spring semester last year as a freshman, I went to the housing thing and I did my housing. Like, I did my room assignment. I got my room assignment. My original room was 243B in the newer dorms or whatever. So, that's the assignment, the room that the lady had gave me. So I'm like, cool. The summer go by, I'm working, I'm doing everything, I'm stacking my money. So, like, the end of some summer, like, in the beginning of August or whatever, probably, like, after my birthday, everybody is starting to talk about, like, did y'all get your room assignment? Did y'all get the email? Did y'all get the email? Did y'all get the email? So, I'm checking my email, and I'm not getting any email. So, fast forward, something just told me to look in your housing portal. So, I log into my NSU. I go to my housing portal, and originally, they had me in hotels. I'm looking like, who this for? Because a hotel? Yeah, I know I paid that deposit late and did my application maybe a few weeks late, but I know for a fact. And other people were saying it themselves that they didn't fill it out or pay the deposit on time. So I know for a fact that I should have at least been on campus. So, I don't remember if I said something to them about being in the hotels, or I think I did because I told them that before I left that I already had a room assignment, which was 243B. I called and the lady was like, yeah, it was a little malfunction with our system, blah, blah, blah. And I think I actually believed it because I want to say over the summer, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was that worldwide international crash and all the computers and systems and stuff was down, so people couldn't work and stuff. So I ain't put it past them. Like, oh well, like, okay, they're gonna fix it. So a couple of days go by, and I think I rechecked my housing portal, and it said that I was in Lee Smith, basically, those dorms. So I'm still confused because before I left for spring semester, y'all gave me a room assignment. in the newer dorms, which I went up there to pick from. If I went up there to pick from, you should have told me that I would have to wait to pick my room assignment because I paid late. So after I found out that I was in Lee Smith dorm or whatever, I called again because now y'all playing with me. So she was like, yeah, she basically a whole bunch of bull. Like, that other people paid before me, woody woody woo, and they get to pick, and room assignments is first come first serve. Okay, baby, when I went up there to do my housing assignment before I left the previous semester, you should have told me, like, hey, like, you can't come up here and pick your assignment right now because you paid late, and other people before you get a chance to pick, which I would have been totally fine with, perfectly cool, because I know how the housing situations get. I understand I paid late, didn't have the money, so I paid late. So I would have been perfectly fine. But for me to leave the previous semester with a room assignment, it's just like a slap in my face. It's like, okay, like, you know, I got it, but yeah. Anyway, so after I talked to them about that, I was still, like, you know, fighting for it the whole time until we moved in. Then they said something about room consolidation, which room consolidation is after the ad drop date for classes, like, and you can get your money back or whatever, that they will go through and see who didn't move in, and like it will be free spaces, and it's first come first serve. So I just moved into Lee Smith or whatever. I didn't move completely in. Like, I still have a trunk full of stuff, backseat still full of stuff. So I'm just like going through this process for a whole month now. So it came time for room consolidation. I joined the Zoom, listened to all the information. And soon as the lady dropped the link, because they said room consolidation was also first come, first serve, and it was a price difference. So I wasn't really tripping about the price difference because, baby, that's where I wanted to be. So as soon as the lady dropped the link for room consolidation, I know I was probably one of the first people to fill it out. Never heard anything back. So the lady that was hosting the Zoom call for the room consolidation, she dropped her email in the chat or whatever, and I emailed her or whatever and never heard anything back from her. And I'm not gonna show y'all, but I'm just gonna read to y'all like when it first started. So room consolidation started on September 10th. So I basically emailed her because, I emailed her basically saying that I picked a certain side of the new dorms, but I really didn't care because it was 2 sides for girls. I really didn't care where I was placed. I just wanted to be placed in there. So didn't hear a response back from her. So I emailed this other lady, the lady that I was talking to over the summer. All she said was, hello, housing will provide updates within the next day or so. Girl, be for real. Anyway, I then followed up with the original lady from the Zoom who I emailed on the 10th. I followed up with her 3 days later on September 13th. I said, good morning, just following up on this email. Didn't hear anything back from her. And then I want to say on the 18th, I looked up who was in charge of housing and resident life itself. And I emailed her on the 18th. Didn't hear anything back from her. I also CC'd it with anybody from housing I spoke with and the housing email itself, so anybody could have responded to me on the 19th. And I basically didn't hear anything back from anybody. Oh, well, I sent the follow-up email on the 19th. I didn't hear back from anybody. So around that time, I was really like getting frustrated because now it's like my concerns don't even matter. And it's like, girl, forget you, bump you, get on my face. I also was calling housing and going up to the housing office, y'all. So I was doing everything. I went up to the housing office multiple times. And if you know me, I don't like going up in person. Like, I'd rather call you, text you, email you, do whatever. But I was really concerned because, like, y'all playing in my face now. So around that time, that was the time I was like, okay, I'm fed up. Like, I'm already not happy here. And then y'all adding the icing on the cake to basically ignoring me. So I emailed financial aid, and they emailed me right back because I was just trying to make sure there was nothing I needed to do with my financial aid before I withdraw from this university, because y'all playing with me. So she was like, no, there's nothing I need to do. And the registrar's office or whatever, they emailed me the little paper, but I ended up going in person to get the paper anyway because I knew because I need a housing signature. So if I would have emailed them the paper saying I need their signature, I would have probably still been at the school, y'all, right now, waiting for them to sign the paper. And so it was just an easy move out process. It's like they didn't give yeah. It's like nobody talked to me, asked me, why are you leaving? I don't know if they can do that or they can't do that. I don't know. But yeah, it was so easy. And I took my paper to housing. They confirmed I moved out. They wanted to confirm that I moved out. They called the door and told me some I move out, And yeah, baby, I moved out. Ain't no need to lie to y'all. So they signed it with ease. And so yeah, baby, trust and believe, I got up out of there when I had the chance to. But yeah, I feel like that's mainly my side of the story. I came home for the rest of the semester. I am looking up different nursing programs in my area. Hopefully I can start in January. But for the rest of the semester, I'm just gonna work, stack my money, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't have no regrets. Like, when I left, when I turned in that paper, I didn't have no regrets. I didn't have no look backs. I still don't have no regrets. I still don't have no look backs. Like, oh, I missed the university. Like, the campus itself was cool. The people was cool. Like, I don't regret that. But I gotta do what's best for me at the end of the day. Like, my mental health comes first before all this. And I ain't paying all this money to a university that don't care about their students for real. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. And anybody looking to come to Norfolk State University in the future, don't let my story discourage you. Like, I want to say, everybody has a different experience with this. Like, I feel like if I did move dorms, I probably would still feel the same type of way. Like, I probably would still feel the same way. Like, I probably would still left. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all in the story, one of my friends who I talked to, I ain't gonna say her name, but she also paid later than me, I know, because I think she told us, and for the housing deposit, and she was placed in Lee as well, but somehow she said housing switched her. Like, she didn't say nothing. I don't know if she said anything to them, but she said housing switched her to the dorms that I wanted to be in. And I also brung that to the lady attention that I was talking to over the summer. And she tried to tell me the reason that I didn't get in the dorms that I wanted is because I paid late. But I told her that somebody after me had paid, and they had a room already on campus. I could see if they was in the hotels and they were trying to get everybody out the hotels and bring them on campus. But she had a room already on campus, and they moved her to the new dorms. And I feel like that wasn't fair. I forgot to add that in the story. I don't know how I forgot to add that, y'all. But yeah, like I was saying, if you want to come to Norfolk State, don't let my story discourage you. Do what you want to do. Experience what you want to experience. Everybody has different experiences when it comes to this, and everybody's story is different at the end of the day. I just came on here to tell my side of the story. And yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, share this video, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoy. And your girl is back. So I'm gonna see y'all in my next video.